Hello, I'm making pumpkin cookies today. I found the recipe on Facebook. It's supposed to be chocolate chip cookies with, I'm gonna put a picture up. You melt chocolate chips and like put them in the inside and then cook it like that so that when you break it, there's chocolate in the inside of the cookie. I'm very excited. Instead of doing chocolate chip, I'm gonna do peanut butter cookies. And then I'm gonna melt Hershey Kisses to put in the middle. So I think it's gonna be good as fuck. I wrote down the recipe. I need a half cup of granulated sugar. It's a lot of sugar. Half cup of brown sugar. Justin's working out right now. He's jump roping. Half cup of butter softened. 1 large egg. And then we need a half cup of creamy peanut butter, okay? 1.5 cup of flour. I use, same thing I use for my pie, Pillsbury unbleached all-purpose flour. So I do about a half a cup first and then mix. I gotta put the bowl on my lap so I can really get in there. Okay. Then I'm gonna pour the rest of the cup. Mix this. All right, so then we did 1 cup. Now we do a half because it's 1.5 cups of flour. All right, so all the flour is done. But before I mix it, we need 3/4 teaspoon baking soda, a half teaspoon baking powder. Now we got everything in here. Justin preheated the oven for me, and you preheat the oven to 375. Mix all this together. Now you're gonna see it really kind of turn into a dough. Now it's even too doughy to use my whisk, but this is what it's looking like. This is where it starts to get interesting because with these ones, you melt the chocolate. You do 2 halves, you drizzle the chocolate inside the cookie, and then put the other part on top, and then cook it like that. And I've never done this before. So, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna have to melt a lot of Hershey Kisses. I think I have like 30 Hershey Kisses in here. Hopefully this is enough. Before I melt the chocolate, I'm going to put all of these into the cookie shape. So I'm gonna dump my sugar. I'm gonna start with one side of the cookie. You make a bunch of these. And then I guess you just add the 2 on top of each other. These are gonna be bigger. These are gonna be a little bit bigger cookies. But that's fun. Okay. So there's one. Oh, actually, I forgot to put it in the sugar. Definitely need to put it in sugar. I'm gonna start with these first. Just kind of see how they come out. So now I have to melt the Hershey Kisses. I'm so nervous how these are gonna come out because, as I was just telling Justin, not only am I doing a different recipe, I'm doing a totally different cookie. Because they're supposed to be chocolate chip cookies that you do this with. And I'm doing peanut butter. So I have no idea what's gonna happen. But we love peanut butter cookies. Not that we don't like chocolate chip, I love chocolate chip, but we both really love peanut butter cookies. So I figured, why not? Let's hope for the best. Melted the Hershey Kisses. They're melted, that's for sure. Fill each of these with chocolate. I hope that's not too much chocolate. I just don't know at all what I'm doing. Okay, so then take 1/2, you put it on top. That's what it said. So I'm gonna do that first for all of them.
Look at some badass cookies.
I know. So now I have the chocolate inside, and you have to seal it together on the ends. I put a lot of chocolate in these. I might have done too much because it's coming out. Chocolate is literally pouring out. I think I just did too much chocolate, I'm not gonna lie. I think that's where I went wrong on this first batch. Okay. First batch looks kind of wild, but they're ready to go in the oven. Look at my hands. Yep. Okay, so I just put those in for 9 minutes. Wait for those to cook and see how they turn out. And then I can determine what needs to be done for the next batch once I see how these ones come out. Okay. To carve the face, I bought these little carving knives. Cookies have 5 minutes left. So now we wait. I'm so nervous to see how these are gonna come out. I ended up putting the cookies back in the oven because they're huge. And when I make peanut butter cookies, I usually cook them for 9 minutes. And they're perfect, but because these are so big, I had to put them in for a little bit longer. So I did 1 minute extra, and 10 minutes was still not enough. So then I just put them in for another minute. And they look okay. The chocolate is like all over them because it was spilling out when I was rolling them, and I got chocolate all over the outside of the cookie. Obviously, you're not supposed to see chocolate on the outside of the cookie, so this took a lot of dough. We'll see. Hopefully I have enough. I have enough to make like 3 more, maybe 4. Let me take these cookies out. So I have to let these sit and kind of harden a little before I carve them. I just feel like it will be hard to carve them when they're still soft and like gooey. I feel like when I go to cut, it's gonna kind of like be all like meshed, like mushy, and I don't know. I feel like it'll just be easier to slice out when it's hard. You know what I mean? So we're gonna wait until they dry a little bit and harden up. And hopefully they'll be good. I don't know. These are how the cookies are looking out of the oven. They're still so hot. Yeah, they're like really hot. They're still a little soft, but you see what I mean by like this one doesn't look bad, this one doesn't look too, but a lot of them, like there's chocolate all on the outside, which obviously was not supposed to happen, but that's all right. Not as bad as it could have been for my first attempt. I'm gonna give them another like 15 minutes or so, and then we'll start having some fun. Clearly it's way later at night, if you couldn't tell. The first batch came out not terrible. Honestly, better than I was expecting. But the second ones came out so cute. I have 2 done that I did off camera, and then I'm gonna do these 2 on the camera. But this is what they're looking like. How cute, it looks like a pumpkin. I have to put a little more frosting. Obviously, I dug a little too deep there. I took some of the frosting out, but not bad. Not bad. So this is what they look like after I took them out of the oven. I got my little carving knife. I start with the eyes. I'm gonna do one triangle right here. And then once you do the triangle shape, you just boop. Oh shoot, I gotta get a napkin. What's not a napkin? Oh, okay. So then you just take all the extra little pieces out. I gave this one a little bit of a curve. I don't know why, but that's just how I felt like doing it, I guess. It's so funny because it's literally like carving a pumpkin, except you're doing it on a cookie. Which makes it fun. And then there, so far we have 2 eyes done. You can see the chocolate inside. Do the nose. Scoop it out. Now we have the nose. Okay, now we'll do the mouth. And then I'm just kind of doing how I want to do like the teeth and stuff in it. Just kind of, I do it different for all of them. So, I was recording my video last night and I ran out of storage. I ran out of storage space in my phone. So the video stopped, but it was getting really late anyways, so I'm on the last one, and then after I do this one, I just have to do the stem with the icing on the top, and then they're done. I already kind of carved out the eyes here. Just gotta scoop out the center. So we got the eyes and the nose. Now we have to do the mouth. Really seeing the chocolate on this one. So then there's that one. That one looks funny. Okay, so then once I did the face, I just put a few lines in it to make it look more like pumpkin. Like that. And there we go. The faces are all done. This part, I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never done this before. So, this will be a first time. I bought this little thing with the attachments. What's this called? Icing bag. With tips. And we're going to use, I don't know, whichever of these tips looks more like it would be the top of a, probably this one, this. I'm gonna do this one. It's like star one to do the stem. And I bought black icing because that's what it had in the picture. I think I can just place this in here, right? In the bag. I think that's how you do it. Like this. And hope for the rest. I know. I don't really know if I'm doing this correctly or not. Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, I see. Oops. Icing is falling out. That's okay. So I'll put that there and then screw this back on. And then should come out. Oh my gosh, here it's coming! I'm scared. Oh jeez. Okay, that's okay. I'm just really scared right now. It's fine. I don't know how should I like hold the cookie like this maybe? Does that look like Does that look good?
You just gotta top that.
This one is, I don't know. It was a short stem in the picture. So, I'm not a fan. I might try it again. Good. Like icing. Oh, really good. Okay. So, we're gonna put this little guy off to the side for now because we're gonna try to not do that. I'm gonna get a plate and I'm gonna do it laying down and kind of just go like this and have it sit like that. Okay, let's try this again. Oh yeah, that looks cute. Better?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, that one was probably a little too big. I did on that one. Oops. This one. Gotta wipe this icing off. Geez, this kind of stains the cookie. This one's gonna have a shorter stem because there's not enough room on the plate. But that's fine. cute. Wow, I like this icing bag. I like the icing bag. Very convenient. Oh, Jesus. Well, it kind of got a little, oh my gosh. That. But it did the job. And I think these take some time to harden, but that's what they look like. How stinking cute. I love them. I really do. I think they're perfect. So cute. I'm gonna melt a little more chocolate to fill the holes because it's all supposed to have chocolate in it. And even though there's some chocolate, there's not as much as there's supposed to. It's supposed to be filled with chocolate in all the holes. So, I ran out of storage again on my phone. But these are the completed cookie. They came out pretty cute. I'll show you. I did the stems like a little different on each one. I did, in the picture, they just did like little stubs for the stem, but I did a little extra just to make it more of like a pumpkin. But how freaking cute. Pumpkin cookies. Very festive. Louis wants one. You can't have one. Yeah, so thanks for baking with me and making these awesome pumpkin cookies. Justin is really wanting one, but I want to wait until the icing hardens. For the stem, I want it to harden up. It's getting there, but it definitely needs more time. Oh yeah. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see ya in my next video. Bye. Nice. It's from the icing.